Is that good? I think that's good. How are you guys doing? Let me bring you guys up on the iPad. Just a second. Let me put some eyes on so I can see. All right. There I am. Let's check for sound. Okay, we got sound. All right, just a second. I'm in the ads. Okay, there we go. Where are the comments? Let's go comments. Top chat, live chat. Okay. I saw there's some people here. Are there? Hey, Angie, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope I'm not missing anybody's. Okay. Angie, just a second. I'm going to come in and come back out of this because, there we go. Because I think I'm in the wrong, you know how you can be in live chat and the other chat? I think that's what I'm doing. Just a second. Let me go back in here. There we go. How are you doing, Angie? We'll just wait for people to start popping in here. I always get nervous at this time. I'm like, I hope people pop in. It's going to be fun today, though. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. We always got a lot of fun things to talk about. Let me move my lamp over to this side. I feel like it's going to do better over here. Yeah, it is. Okay, lamp. Move over. There we go. Hey, Deanna. Welcome in. Welcome in. I was just telling Angie we got some fun things to talk about, and we'll just kind of just sit here and just wait for people to pop in. Hey, Dark Sky girl, welcome in, my wonderful moderator. And girl, I'm so sorry the last time I was on, I don't think at the end, I always like to thank you personally for being my moderator, and I don't think I thanked you, so thank you. Dark Sky, I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much for being a moderator for me, and just, you helped me out so much. I just want to let you know that, how much I appreciate you. I totally do. Have you gotten your winnings yet, Dark Sky? Because, girl, you know I threw some extra stuff in there for you. To thank you for your awesome, awesome, awesome work that you do. Just a second, my nose. I took some, I took some thyme. I found this, or I looked up in my herb book, this concoction of thyme. Well, I heard about it online, and then I looked in my herb book. Anyway, you take thyme and hot water, and like a half cup of hot water and thyme and a little honey. And what else? And some lemon. And it really has been drying up my nose. So let's pray that this is good. It's worked twice, 2 days in a row. So let's pray that it does work today. Okay. Oh, a bunch of people came in. Okay. Hey, Becky D. Okay, you know what? Hey, Becky D. Welcome in. Welcome in. And Deanna, I think I welcomed you in, girl, but welcome in, Becky D, welcome in. Everyone's saying hi. Dark Sky, it does get crazy in the chat because it's a lot to do. I mean, I'm talking about whatever I'm talking about, plus the chat. I mean, you got to have help. So I just appreciate it. I appreciate your help, girl. Thank you. Thank you. And while people are still popping in, let me just clean my glasses off too. And we got a fun Angie's yarn party today. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about. We got a lot to cover, really. It's going to be fun. And we're going to have a little giveaway at the end. So that's going to be fun. So let me just clean up these glasses a little bit so I can see better. Woo! It's amazing when you clean your readers, how much better you can see. Amazing. Okay. Let's see who's all in here. Hey, Rita Pacheco. I love your name, like I say every time. Mitzi, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, sweet Maribel. She says hi. Hi to everyone. Tata, is it Tata? Aka? I'll say Tata. I believe that's how you say it. Hello, newbie, to the chat here. Welcome in, girl. Welcome to the family. Okay, hey Margie's Crafty Corner, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, everyone's saying hi to everybody. I know, Dark Sky, you help with pleasure. I know, because I've tried to give you stuff before, and you won't take nothing. But this was my opportunity to thank you with gifts. You should be getting it. The holiday and all that, I'm sure stuff is so behind now because of the holiday. So, let's see. Keep everyone saying hi, everyone. Rita says, I love when you say my last name. I love your last name. Okay, Lulu's Treasure, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, Tata, yes, you said it correctly. Okay, very good. Hi, Aisha's Handmade, welcome in, welcome in. And everyone's saying hi to everyone. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes, and then we're going to start talking about some really fun stuff today. And hi to everybody watching the replay. We're going to get started here in a minute. We're going to talk about some real fun stuff. And I took one of my herbal concoctions, you guys, which is this thyme and water and lemon and hot water. And it's been helping dry out my sinuses. So I just took it right before I came on, you guys, because I know I'm constantly going like this. It's just driving me nuts. So hopefully it's worked a couple days in a row. So hopefully it kicks in here in a minute. Hey, Lisa's Crafty Corner, welcome in, welcome in. Sally Horner, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. How many people we got in here? Oh, we got 20. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started with what we want to talk about today. Well, first of all, I want to talk about you guys. What's in your cup? What are you knitting? What are you crocheting? What are you crafting? Also, another question for you guys. What was your best thing that you ate yesterday? What was the best thing that you ate? What was the best thing that I ate? We had Delmonico steaks. We didn't do turkey or ham. We did Delmonico steaks. Oh, they were so delicious. And then what I do is I take a potato. I take potatoes. I skin them. And we have a steamer. It's like this round ball thing. And it expands like that. And it fits any pot. You guys, it's awesome. So then what I do is, it sounds weird, but I steam the potatoes. And then I take a little bit of like coconut oil. I chop up the potatoes, kind of small squares, take a little coconut oil, put that in the pan, put the potatoes in there. And then I have this Cajun spice seasoning that I get from Winco. I put that on top of there and I saute up those till they get real nice and crispy. So we had that with our Delmonico steak. And then my husband brought home these cookies. It's like a gourmet cookie place. The cookie was looked like a little sweet potato pie. It tasted like the best sweet potato pie I've ever eaten in my life, or pumpkin pie. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So that's what we ate. Oh, good. Sally Horner says, I drank thyme tea and dandelion. Awesome, girl. You know what? I'm making almost like a sludge out of it. It's kind of gross. Like, I took a tablespoon of the thyme in a half cup of hot water. Throw that in there. I'm not putting it in a tea bag either. I'm drinking it. You know, that's why I call it a little sludgy. And then I take a little honey, or, you know, like raw honey, put that in there and a little bit of lemon. And then I cook that up. I stir that up, downed it. Believe me, it don't taste, it's not the worst thing I've ever drinking, but it's not the best thing I've ever drinking, but it's helped. So, okay. Margie said, coffee in my cup, shawl on my hook. We had chicken pot pie from Costco and it was good. Oh, that sounds good. Rita says, I made my mom stuffing and I loved it. I can't wait to eat turkey sandwiches. Ooh, that sounds good. I told my husband, I said, that's the only thing I miss, that we got these Delmonico steaks, that I can't have a turkey sandwich. I do miss turkey sandwiches. So we might have to buy a little, I don't know, turkey breast or something, because I do miss the turkey sandwiches. Sally says, my turkey turned out so good this year. We will be eating leftovers for a week. Woohoo! That sounds good. Hey, Debbie, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, let me go back up here. Hey, Lisa's Crafty Corner, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, everyone's saying hi. Let me see. Okay. Hey, Mocha Crochets girl, welcome in, welcome in. Angie says, I'm still knitting my top-down sweater on circular needles. Lisa's Crafty Corner says, Dr. Pepper, and I have my cousin and my family over with all the fixings. Oh, how fun. How fun. Yeah, I hope it all went well with people's relatives yesterday. I know that can be a little, sometimes, with certain relatives. We don't choose our relatives like we choose our friends. But, okay. Let's let that time kick in soon. I just took it right before I came on here, so we got to give it 20, 30 minutes. Okay. All right, so I'm just looking to see if what everyone is. And if everybody could hit that thumbs up button, that would be awesome. Here we go. The thumbs up button. Isn't this cute? I got this at Dollar Tree. Oh my God, I love it. I picked up 2 of them because I do videos in this room, which is my art which is my craft room / yarn room. And then my art room, I have one of these too. So I'm doing videos in there, but I just think it's so cute. I got to keep that out in front of me so I use that more often. And it'll also remind me to say thumbs up because I never say it. Dark Sky does it for me, thank God, because I would never remember to tell people thumbs up. I just happened to look at that in front of me. Dark Sky says, I was looking at some knitting needles to buy, but I don't know how to knit, so I don't know which ones are better. Huh. Well, my favorite knitting needles are the ones from Hobby Lobby. I've shown you guys a lot of times. They're from Hobby Lobby. They're wooden needles. These are them. Now, they don't have these beautiful wooden painted needles anymore. They're called Knitter's Pride. They have wooden needles, but they're bamboo. So you can't get the painted anymore. But the wooden bamboo needles are fabulous. They're great for beginners. I've been knitting for 6 years, and I still use wooden needles. I think they're the best. And then you can buy the cable that goes on them. Also, so it looks like this. But also, they have ones that have a fixed cable. These are called interchangeables when we put the cable on there. And you guys, I'm going to make a video that's going to talk all about knitting needles and knitting needles with cables and how to apply these cables, how to get the cables on the knitting needles, how to tighten them. I'm going to have a whole video about that. I'm doing all that tomorrow. I'm going to have a video about how to purl for the crochet and knit along. So people, if they don't know how to purl, I'm going to have a video on, I'm going to make a video up on how to purl English style, English style. I'm going to make a video about how to put these cables together on these knitting needles and just all about them. And there was one other video, some simple videos, but sometimes simple stuff is what people need. Like, how do these work? Like, what the heck are they? How do you get the cables on there? How do you tighten them? Like, these are things people need to know. There was one other video I was going to make. Anyway. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hello, Angie, happy Thanksgiving, belated. You too, happy Thanksgiving. Mocha says, raspberry seltzer, should be filming a video, but I'm procrastinating, and my kids, grandkids, and I hosted a Friendsgiving. It was awesome. Oh, that's neat. That is really nice. Tata says, we had the traditional foods, but my sister's lasagna was so good. Oh, I love some good lasagna. I'm making crocheted beanies for gifts. I'm on my number 9. All right, girl, you go. Working on my Lenny Kravitz scarf too. Woohoo! Have you joined the Facebook group? Have you joined the Facebook group? Make sure you join the Facebook group and show us a picture. Even if you're halfway finished, show us, or if you're finished with it, post it on there so we can see it. Links to anything I talk about are in the link to the Facebook group is in the description right now. I made sure I loaded that before I got on here today. Okay. Okay, just want to make sure I got caught up with the chat. Deanna says, when you do the assembly of the needle video, you might give tips on cable lengths to use for which projects. Yes, I was going to discuss, let me just write that down because I was going to say that. That was one of the things I was going to talk about. So let me say how to attach cables, cable lengths. That's a good one. Also, how to tighten the cable to the needles, because that's huge. If that falls off, your whole project falls apart. tightening cables. And I also talk about the different things like wood against plastic against metal, okay? Because I think I never seen it. I mean, I'm not saying there's not a video on this, because there probably is. As a knitter, when I was a new knitter, I was looking at all kinds of videos for all kinds of information, and I never saw a video that just talked about this basic stuff. So, Margie, I didn't fix the command. I got to get to that. Let me put that down on my list. Nightbot. That's another thing. Look, people, I got a little list going. Elizabeth says thumbs up. Thank you, girl. Okay, Elizabeth says, Angie, my daughter is giving me her printer, so now I must save for my laptop. So maybe, God willing, maybe my own channel. Oh, girl, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Wonderful. You know what? I film on my phone, and it's some of the best filming I've ever done. A lot of times the cameras on these phones are better than a lot of cameras with the recorders that you can record with. So you might want to consider using your phone. Plus, then you can download apps for editing. I don't edit a lot, but like I like to put clips together. So like if I can't like film everything at one time, I can put them together. I can add pictures to the beginning and the ending. You know, so they have, and so you can get into the editing as much as you want, but they have all these free editing softwares, which is so much easier if you can just do it on your phone. Way more simple. It's just way more friendly. So I love it. Okay. Thank you, Lulu's Treasure. She goes, I hit the thumbs up button on the way in, girl. So there. I got some new glasses, you guys. That's what I'm undoing right now. Christmas ones from Dollar Tree. I saw them the other day when I went there. I was like, yes. I've been waiting for new glasses. Like, you know, they're funky glasses that they have. They haven't been having any. But they had some Christmas ones. Here, I'll show them to you guys. I was going to surprise you, but look. So when these ones I'll be putting on for the Christmas season. Aren't they cute? Oh, I also have some Christmas headbands I was going to put on today. It's okay. I'll start that next week, December 1st. But today, I'll wear these. Aren't they cute? I love them. They're so crazy looking. They're crazy like me. They're perfectly crazy like me. Okay. All right, that's the giveaway stuff. Let me put this over here. I'm not going to throw on the ground. Okay, this is the giveaway stuff. We're not throwing the giveaway stuff on the ground. Okay, that can go over there.
Here's the story.
Alexa off. Alexa off. That Alexa just goes on for no reason. I didn't tell her to come on. Okay, you know what? Let's first talk about, I'm collaborating with Jeannie and Jeannie from Butterfly Jeannie Crochets and B. What the heck's her name? Her channel? Crochets the Chef. You guys know what I'm talking about. Dark Sky, can you drop Jeannie's channel and V's channel in the description? Oh, V and Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie, and Crochets the Chef V, they are always in my description, okay? Since we're doing this, since we're collaborating for the year with the crochet and knitting, knitting and crochet along for the year. So they'll always be in my description because it's important that you guys go to their channels too, because since we're collaborating together on this, we're always going to be giving out information and things like that. So it's important for you guys to join their channels if you haven't. I'm sure most of you have, but just if you haven't. Okay. So I am going to share a couple of things. I'm not going to go over everything because we've gone over everything several times about this crochet and knit along, but I'm going to go over some basic things about it. Just a second. I have my notes, but I also have I'm going to show you the blanket that I wrote up, and how it's coming along so you can see. Because I think it'll be easier for you to decide if you want to use the pattern that I wrote up for the blanket, for the crochet and knit along, or if you want to use something else. If you like it, you can now actually see it because I got enough worked up. But just a second, let me grab my notes. I thought my notes were right here on the edge. Where are my notes? Oh, here it is. Okay. And I just saw a few people pop in. So the few people that popped in, you guys, I will, thank you, Dark Sky, for dropping their links. And the reason I can't always remember people's channel name is because once I know you, I just think of you as your name. I don't even think of your channel anymore. I just think of you as your name. So I'm always calling you by your name. I need to start just calling them by their dang channel name so I can get that in my head. It ain't them, it's me. Okay, and they both know. It ain't them, it's me. It's my brain. Okay. Let me just... Hopefully the nose thing stops. What happened was, the reason you guys have seen like this tissue at my nose, and I hate it, I'm sorry guys, is I had gotten coronavirus last year, and I've had long COVID ever since. Like, I'll get headaches for like a week or two. I mean, they go away when I take some herbs to get rid of them, but I'll have a headache every day. Then that'll go away. Then I'll have this nose issue for like a week or two. Then that'll go away. So it's just like little things keep popping up. And it's the same things. And it's like they're on a roll. It's ridiculous. And this nose thing is one of them. It just drives me out of my mind. Anyway, okay. So this collaboration with Jeannie and V starts January 1st, okay? I am doing the knitting portion and they're doing crochet. So what I'm doing is I'm writing a pattern I wrote a pattern already. It's already done for a knitted blanket. And also we are, as a group here, we are already going to do the boho cardigan, right? For next year for a knit along and a crochet along. So you can knit it or crochet it. But since I went with them, it's even more perfect now because I have, I'm going to give you guys a video. The last week of December, I have a video coming out for the boho cardigan, and I have a video for knitted boho cardigan and the knitted blanket. So you're going to get both tutorials. So you can make a decision. Do I want to make a knitted cardigan or a boho cardigan or a knitted blanket? Or you can do both. Jeannie and V are going to bring out their videos the last week of December on a crocheted blanket and a crocheted boho cardigan. So you have tutorials for both, and you can make your decision. Now the other thing is you need to choose a calendar. Now this is the calendar they originally chose. One of the calendars they originally chose. I couldn't find the other one that they originally chose. They chose this one originally, and this one actually also comes with another little small calendar in the corner. Oh, here it is. I should be looking at that. So it looks like when you look for it and you get it at Dollar Tree. So this is like in the corner. So it comes like this. And it's gorgeous. You guys, look at this. Okay, but my issue is this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I like them, but I don't want them in my blanket. And I don't want this or this or this. So to solve that problem, V and Jeannie had been saying before we started collaborating that you could choose any calendar. So I'm like, woohoo! So I got myself this calendar too. Okay. And this is what the pictures look like. And anybody who's come in, you guys, in about 5 minutes, I'll check the chat to say hello to you, okay? And answer any questions. And if you guys have a question for me or something you want me to see, put it in caps, okay? So this is the other calendar on the back. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all the gorgeous colors. Beautiful. So I am using 3 different calendars, and I'm already using all 3 different colors. I've chosen, you know, January from this one, and February from this one, and March. So you can choose the different months from all these calendars. This is the 3rd one that I'm using. Now, do you have to choose 3 calendars? No, but I'm going to tell you what, I think I would advise you to get 3 calendars because you're not going to like all the colors. And this way you can make sure you can, I'm kind of a control freak when it comes to my colors. So you can just make sure you can get you can choose the colors for that month that you want. So isn't that pretty? So I'm really excited. And the thing I want to talk about this with this whole thing that I'm learning, because I wrote the knitted pattern for the blanket. I used the calendar colors. I think I've done how many months? January, February, March, April. Yeah, I've done January, February, March, and April. I've worked ahead because I want you guys to see what this blanket's going to look like. This has gotten me combining colors that I would have never combined. So this is really, really fun to do, you guys. It will teach you so much about color and so much about color combinations that you never thought of, because you're using the colors that are in the calendar. So I'm loving this. I am in love with this whole thing. So like I said, Jeannie and V are the ones who came up with this in the first place of using the calendar, and I think it's genius. I think it's absolutely genius. It's really cool. Just looking to see. Okay, Jeannie wants you guys to do this. She has an email, and I think it is in the description, I hope. If the email is not in the description, that's fine. Jeannie is making up a Word doc that's going to go onto her community page on all the information about this whole knit and crochet along, or crochet and knit along, sorry. And then I will take that and put all that information in my community page once I get it. So you guys don't have to remember all this stuff, okay? It's all going to be put in a Word doc, and it'll be on everybody's community page. It'll be on my community page, Jeannie's community page, and V's community page. But I'm just letting you guys know so you guys can get the information going in your head and start making plans and stuff for yourself. She's going to have an email where she's going to have you guys drop, and she created this email just for this crochet and knit along. You can do it once a month if you want. Like if you got your project done, like if you work ahead, you can take the whole year. Everything's not due until next year in, the end of December. But if you finish projects earlier and you're doing more than one project, let's suppose you want to do a knitted blanket and a knitted boho, and you finish in 2 months. At the end of the month, she wants you to put everything that you have done in one picture: the calendar, the knitted project, or the crocheted project. Okay, and she'll give you guys an email address, and so she's not having you Facebook anymore. Everyone's just sending it to that email address, and that just simplifies the process. So, and you do everything in one picture if you can. If you have to do 2 pictures, that's fine. And just do it once a month, like at the end, and then that just makes it easier for Jeannie to keep up with the whole thing. Okay, just looking at my notes here, you guys, for just a second. Oh, I know another video that I was going to do. I was writing down, I'm going to write that down. I'm going to make a video on how to do fringe. Because I'm just, again, one of those assumptions that we just assume, oh, everybody knows how to do fringe. Not everybody knows how to do fringe I do it with a crochet hook. Now everybody knows how to do that. So I'm going to do a video this weekend too about how to take a crochet hook, even if you're not a crochet. I'm not a crocheter, I'm a knitter, but I use a crochet hook to crochet in, or not crochet in, to put in the fringe. Thank you, Sabrina. Let me write your name down right now, and we'll celebrate you in just a second. Thank you so much, Sabrina. There you go, girl. So we'll celebrate you in just a second. Thank you so much. Okay. Just writing something else down. A bow shorts. Okay. Oh, and then what did I say? Friday? Tomorrow night I'm gonna be on Jeannie and V's channel, the Yarny Fiber Sisters. I almost call them the Fiber Floozies. That's what John Boy calls them by accident. He goes, the Fiber Floozies. I almost fell out of this rockety chair that I sit in when he said that. I was dying. The best. I love watching him. Oh, if you're having a bad day, go watch John Boy. Okay. He'll get you right real quick. They are every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So figure that out for you. Like, I'm Pacific, so they come on at 4 o'clock for me. So, but that's tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things tomorrow about the crochet and knit along. So, okay. Okay. Let's celebrate Sabrina. Then I'll check the chat, answer any questions, and see what you guys are talking about. And then I'm going to show you guys the blanket, okay? How far the blanket's come along, what it's looking like, the plans I have for it, so you can decide if this is something you want to do. Like I said, you don't have to use my knit pattern or their crochet pattern for the blanket. You can use your own. You can use something else you find. Just use the calendar colors. That's it. Let's celebrate Sabrina. Oh, first time I get to wear the Christmas glasses. Look at these. Ha! These are hilarious. Thank you, Sabrina. Thanks, girl. And let's get you some bubbles. Woohoo! All right, those bubbles worked out right the first time. I didn't have to go nuts on them. Okay, put those right there. Is that going to roll off? Where are we going to put the bubbles at, you guys? All right, they're going to go right there. Those are fun. Thanks, Sabrina. Okay, I got to make sure I put this in the right cup because that ain't the right one. All right. What was that? Thanks, girl. I put it in there. All righty. Let me go to the chat and see what people are saying in the chat. I was just looking at my description. My description is insane. It has so much information in it. It's like a book. It's ridiculous. Hey, at least the information's there. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Hey, Sandy Shore, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, Sandy Shore said, I found 2 calendars at my Dollar Tree. I had to ask BC. They were hard to find. I got the grace like yours and the landscapes. They are so pretty. I want to knit your pattern. Okay, awesome, girl. Oh, really important. I'm going to talk about that next, about my blanket and about the pattern. I have it so it's knitting and purling. Okay, so it's super simple, you guys. I mean simple. But if you don't want to do the purl part, I'm going to show you how to just knit it. Okay, all in the same video. You can either do the knit and purling or you can just do the basic knit stitch. So you have a choice. Okay. Okay. Tata says, yes, I love me some John Boy crochet. I used his recipe for beanies I made, and I still am making. I only crochet knittings on my bucket list. All right, girl. Okay. Elizabeth, have I welcomed you in? If I haven't, girl, welcome in. Regina, welcome in. And Sabrina, thank you, girl, for the super chat, and welcome in. Oh, Elizabeth, thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did I just welcome her back? Okay, there we go. All righty. Just looking to see what people are saying here. Hey, Jean, welcome in, welcome in. She says, hi, all from SoCal. Can I just say how grateful I am for you, Angie? I watched you way back, and I am so stoked you are now so involved in CALs. Oh, thank you so much, you little sweetie. Thank you so much. Hey, Deborah, welcome in, welcome in. You know what? People think that, like, I just basically busted into the knitting world and crochet world. I've been around. I've been doing this all for, like, I think I'm on I might be 6 or 7 years of knitting, okay? And I used to always do every week or every 2 weeks, I had a knitting podcast. And then I kind of fell out of it and stuff. The community wasn't, thank you, Rita Pacheco. Rita Pacheco! I'm going to celebrate you in just a second. Let me write your name down. So the community wasn't like this, okay? 6, 7 years ago. So I was still knitting. I just wasn't really showing my stuff anymore. It just wasn't that fun. But now this whole community is just, like, in my opinion, the best community. The best. I love it. But it wasn't like this 6, 7 years ago. So, but I've been in the community for a long time. And I know V. I know V ever since then. 6, 7 years ago, we both were going nuts on the Hobby Lobby clearance. And it was like we were both, who can do more Hobby Lobby clearance videos? We were just going crazy. And that's how I met her. And so, and I've known a lot of people in the knitting community and the crochet community for a while. I just hadn't been that active in it until I realized, oh, there's a whole community now, like really a community now. So it's pretty cool. Okay, thank you, Rita Pacheco. Let's get some Christmas. Let's put on these ones. Ah! Oh, I look like a crackhead. Okay. Woohoo! Thank you, Rita Pacheco. I'm crazy. All right. Let's blow some bubbles for you. I've never bought these funny glasses before, the Christmas ones. I've always wanted to. So going live, I have the perfect excuse to buy them and somewhere to wear them. Woohoo! Thank you, girl. Where am I putting these? Okay, right there. So Rita, there you go. Thank you, girl. And you are in the bucket. Okay. Let me go through the comments still. See what people are saying. Hey, Deborah Kesey, welcome in. Welcome in. Angie Wright, welcome in. She says, hi, Angie. I like your name. She says, hi, Angie, and everybody in the chat. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine today, drinking water. Sounds good, girl. Hey, Yarny Cat. Welcome in, girl. Welcome in. I love it. I love the yarns you bought. You bought Red Heart Super Saver stripes. Oh, I love those stripes. You guys, the Red Heart Super Saver stripes it's only $3.15 at Hobby Lobby. And you're 20% off total purchase. So that's going to bring it down around $2.50. I don't know if you can use, I don't know if that's a doorbuster though. If it's a doorbuster, you can't use the 20% off total purchase. But they do have 20% off total purchase for the big twist, and that does bring it down to $2.50. I picked up a few more balls this morning. It's colors I really don't have or don't have too much of, so there's my excuse. Lita, welcome in, welcome in. Lita says those calendars are pretty. Thank you, girl. Yarny Cat says, hi, Angie. I hope you're having a great day. Hi, everyone in the chat. I'm having a great day, girl. I hope you were having a great day. Okay, let me just see. Hey, Yvette, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. This is the exact name of V's channel, okay? Stills, the Crochet, and Chefs. There we go. She's probably watching in the background, shaking her head going. Hey, Faith, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. And then Jeannie's channel, the exact titling of Jeannie's channel is Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie. Dark Sky Girl, thank you for dropping those links. Okay, just 1 second. I do have a state cell phone. Oh, okay, very good, Elizabeth. I read what you had to say. Very good, Elizabeth. I understand. Angie says, I make YouTube videos on my phone and I use CapCut. It's free cutting editing software. Oh, cool. I'm gonna write that down, CapCut, because you know what? I like the one I'm using, but I don't like it for, I like to make, CapCut is for editing. I forgot which one I use. I use one of the editing things on my phone, but I don't like how it does. Like if I want to do like a whole picture movie type of thing, because I want to do that for my Christmas. I always do a Christmas tour every year because I do a pink shabby chic Christmas. So I do a Christmas tour, but I take pictures so I can take pictures really close up and far away, just so I can really get into it. And then I put all the pictures together with music, and it's really nice. But I'm not liking the one that I'm using right now for the pictures. I like it for videos. So I'll check that one out. I was just thinking about that today. Sandy Shore says, hi, Angie and everyone. The glasses are so cute. Welcome in, Sandy, and thank you, girl. Lulu says, those Christmas glasses are adorable. Thank you. Dark Sky said, those look really cute. Thank you, guys. Okay. Hey, Jeannie, how you doing, girl? She says, I need a nap. I say, hey, girl, how you doing? I need a nap. Leave it to Jeannie to just make me laugh. Oh, my goodness. I love her. She says, I need a nap because Aiden spent the night and I'm tired. So with that being said, I'm going to sleep. LOL. Good night, Jeannie. Hit the thumbs up button on the way out. I love you, girl. Love you, Sandrine. Elizabeth says, Angie, do you know what you're doing on Sunday for mixed media? Yes, I on Sunday I'm doing another Joanne what is her name? Diane Reevely. I'm doing another Diane Reevely Dilutions type of art page because remember I'm giving you guys all of the printables that I hand drew myself. I'm giving you guys as those printables as a Christmas gift for all those who watch on Sundays. So you'll be able to print those off. It's like 12 sheets of printables. And so I'm going to be working with those. I'll be working with those from this Sunday all the way through the end of December. So that's what we'll be doing. Okay. So that'll be fun. So if you were in the live last Sunday, which I think you were, you'll know what we're doing. If you want to kind of get a heads up, if you weren't in last Sundays, just check out last Sunday's art party live. Adrini says, love you too, Angie. I just adore her. She's great. She's just great. Okay. Sabrina says, cute reindeer glasses. Thank you, girl. Hey, Liz Crochet and more. How you doing, girl? How you doing? That's what she likes to say. Okay. I love the dancing Ritas. Thank you. When I see the dancing Rita, it reminds me of Rita Pacheco. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just reminds me of Rita Pacheco. Every time I see that little dancing girl, I don't understand why that would be Rita Pacheco, but I don't know. It just reminds me of her. Hey, sweet Maribel. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Everyone's saying hi. Jean, Angie, you rock. I despise purling. I know, girl. You know what? I didn't like purling either at first. But you know what I did is I kept doing it. And because you know what? I hate to say it, but the purling mixed with the knitting really makes a really pretty, makes really pretty stitches. And I'm going to show you that when I show you the blanket. So I hate to say it, but it's really worth practicing purling. And once you practice it and you keep doing it, it gets easier and easier and easier. Now I do it just like I do the knit stitch. But it took a while to get used to that purling because it's the opposite. Everything's kind of the opposite and it's awkward at first. I mean, awkward. And I agree. It's awkward. But girl, I swear, if you just keep practicing it, like maybe make a whole little swatch or washcloth shape of purling, you'll actually start liking purling. I love purling now, and I hated purling. So, and I'm going to make that purl video. If you want, check it out. And hopefully that can help you with maybe starting to like purling. But maybe you might start wanting to get to liking purling once you see this stitch that I'm going to show you. Okay. But I understand, girl. I understand. Regina, have I said hi to you yet? If not, girl, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Sally Horner. I'm going to write your name down right now, and we'll celebrate you in just a second. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I wrote your name down. Let me show you. Thank you, Sally Horner, you little sweetie. And we'll celebrate you in just a second. Okay. I got through the chat there. Hey, Pamela's World. How are you doing, girl? So good to see you. You guys haven't ever checked out Pamela's World. Check her out. She is the queen of Dollar Tree hauls. I know you guys think that I do a lot of Dollar Tree hauls and that I'm always talking about Dollar Tree. Wait till you see Pamela. She's a Dollar Tree queen, okay? She knows everything there is about Dollar Tree hauls, about all the Dollar Tree products. Girl knows, okay? Dark Sky, if you could drop Pamela's World's link, that would be awesome. So you guys, everyone subscribe to Pamela's World and check out her Dollar Tree hauls. She will keep you up to date on what's at the Dollar Tree, okay? And we all need to know what's at the Dollar Tree. It's a need. It is. Okay. Okay, Dreenie has something to say before she leaves. Let's see what Dreenie has to say. But before I leave, I've been on the internet shopping. And after I wake up, I'm going to go look at some yarn. And when I said I'm not doing Black Friday because I'm black, it's Friday. I knew it was going to be good. I knew it. I knew it was going to be good. The only thing would be better if she would have made that statement herself. That would have been better. But anyway. Oh my God. That girl cracks me up. Sandy Sure says, I used to hate purling too, but if you keep it loose, it does get easier with practice. That is so true. And I'm going to talk about that when I teach purling, because I talked about that when I knit. I used to always pull the yarn over in this hand. When I got done knitting or purling, I used to pull my yarn, making myself a tight knitter. And I'm going to show you that and show you how not to be a tight knitter if you're a puller, if you pull the yarn. Anyway, if you keep it loose, purling and knitting is so much easier and you can go so much faster. Oh, I love you too, Pamela. Okay. Let me just see. Kimberly asked, did I welcome you yet, girl? Welcome in. If I didn't, welcome in. Yes, Dark Sky just said it right. If anybody wants their links dropped, click in CC and she'll drop your links. Okay, guys? Hey, Lisa Grammy, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. I think I got everybody for right now. Okay, let's celebrate Sally Horner. And then I'm going to show you guys the blanket. And you guys can check it out and see if that may be something. Oh, thank you, Margie. We will celebrate you right now with her for sure. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Margie's Crafty Corner. There you go, Margie. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay, so first, Sally Horner. Woohoo! Thank you, girl. And we'll change the glasses. And we'll go, so this one's for Margie. Thank you, Margie. Woohoo! Thank you, girls. And then there's Margie, and then there's Sally. So fold those up. Drop you in the bucket. Ooh, that bucket's getting full. Awesome. And let's blow some bubbles. I say this every week. If somebody comes on this and they've never been in here before, they're going to be like, who is this crackhead? Looking at me. She's got a big bow on her head. She's wearing some reindeer glasses. She's blowing bubbles. Oh, Lord. Thank God you guys are my people. You understand. Woohoo! Thanks, girls. I appreciate it. You guys are my tribe. So you guys understand. I don't got to explain to you guys. Y'all know. Y'all know my craziness. Okay. Let me just make sure. Because I want to show you guys the blanket, but I want to make sure I got everything pretty much caught up. Okay. Did I say hi to Sally Horner? I think I did. If not, girl, Welcome in, Sally. And Sally says, Angie, you're just having fun. You know what? I am just having fun because you know what? I'm 53 years old. God willing, I'm halfway through this whole thing. And at this point, I just want to have fun. I really do. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Thank you, girl. I just want to have fun. Hopefully for the next 50 years, okay? All right. So this is the blanket that I wrote up. The knitted blanket. Ooh. So this is how it's coming out. Let me make sure I don't lose the needle. Okay. I don't want to lose stitches. This is how it's this is how it looks. So there's that part. There's that part. And I'm going to come really close and let you guys see the stitches. I'll go back down too. And the white in between is, I got that idea from Margie, from Margie's Crafty Corner, to divide the months up and for everything to blend better together. I put the white in between. Now, if I was doing like more deeper fall colors, I would have probably done black because that would have popped it. But I think white's popping it and just making it all more cohesive. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, she likes the colors. So I'm going to come in a little bit closer with this. Just a second. I'm trying not to lose stitches. Okay. See that knit? Okay, this is what the top looks like really close. So I'm on this color right here, where my pinky, that's the color I'm on now, which is lavender mixed with this rose pink. So right now, the one row I'm working on right now is this. It's Big Twist, and these are the two colors. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's a lavender and this rose pink, I think. This is rose pink. Let me tell you. This is medium rose, and then this lavender. And that's in one of the flowers for one of the months. For April, I think. Yeah, April on one of the calendars I'm using. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm holding it. I'm holding the yarn double, which 2 worsted weights makes a 5 chunky. And I love how that looks. Look how pretty that looks. That's what I'm talking about. The count, because what I do is there's always 2 or 3, 4 or 5 colors in a calendar page, right? So I'm taking 2 of my favorite colors in that picture, and since I'm holding it double, I'm putting both those colors together. And that's what I'm really learning about, different color combinations that I am loving. And then when you put them together like that, you're marbling the colors together, and I think it's gorgeous. Like, look, isn't that pretty? I would have never used lavender with that rose pink. Okay, the next month is I'm doing these out of order, but it doesn't matter. I really should be starting at the other end, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this blue and white, that was one of the months. Okay. Isn't that pretty? So I just took a light baby blue with white, and then there's that white striping in between. And then this is 2 different pinks, like a lighter pink and a darker pink. And look at the stitch. I really like that stitch. So that's the purling. That's the purling and the purling stitch and the knit stitch. Knit stitch and garter are the same thing. So if you ever hear me say garter, that's just the basic knit stitch. So that's purling and the basic knit stitch mixed together. And then the first month, this is January. This is the first flower of one of the calendars. And this is lavender and a light baby blue. Isn't that pretty? And so some of these colors, I've never mixed light baby blue with lavender. I've never mixed lavender with that rose pink. I mean, there's colors I've never mixed together. Almost all these colors I've never mixed together, and I love them. So it's teaching me that. Now, each month, how I wrote the pattern, you will knit 5 inches for each month. And the 5 inches also includes the white transition. I call it a transition color, your transition color. So include your white transition color or whatever transition color you choose, okay? It's that plus the rest of the knitting. So from the white here, this right here is just 5 inches. When you very first start, this is my first month. I just did 5 inches. I don't have any white to put on there yet, right? So now my next month, so this is January, this is February right here, okay? So including the white from here to the white here is 5 inches. From here to here is 5 inches. So you include that white transition in that month. Hope I'm being clear. Okay. Again, This is the next month after that. January, February. This is March. The light blue and the light blue and the white. But the 5 inches includes the white here to right here. Okay. And then this, when I get to this one, from here all the way to here to 5 inches will be that month. So that's how I'm doing mine. You don't have to do yours that way. You don't have to have a transition color. I would do the 5 inches per month because that'll get you for the whole year, unless you want to work ahead. You can do that too. You can finish this blanket in 2 weeks if you want. It don't matter. But if you want to work on it for the year, it's 5 inches a month, okay? And follow that calendar color for whatever January, February, March, April, okay. I'm using a size 15 needle. These I get at Hobby Lobby. Now, like I said, they have the wooden needles, but they're just the bamboos. They don't have the painted finish anymore. This is on a cable, and this is a 49-inch cable. They do sell the cables. Now, you can get the ones that are attached, but I would get the ones that aren't attached. I'm going to make the video. It's super simple to attach this. And this way you have cables and you have your needles and they're interchangeable, and you can take this needle and put it on a different knitting needle. I advise getting interchangeables. So get your knitting needles. I think these are the best. They're Knitter's Pride, Hobby Lobby. I think they're around somewhere between $5 and $7, so they're reasonably priced. The cable's about $2.99. Make sure you get a 49-inch cable and a 15 knitting needle. 15 knitting needle, 49-inch cable. Okay. I am using so far from pretty much my whole blanket, I am using Big Twist. You guys, I think it's one of the most affordable ways. If you have to buy some yarn, try to use scrap yarn and stuff you have in your stash, of course. But if you don't have those colors, or you just, whatever reason, you need to go buy some yarn, I'm using the Big Twist. It's soft. It's beautiful. You get a ton of yardage. What do you get? I think it's 380 yards. Let me see. Where is the yardage? 380 yards. That's going to go a long way. I have enough, of course, because I bought in so much. I'm going to make, with these colors, the way you're seeing them, I'm going to make my boho cardigan this way, and I'm going to make my blanket with the same colors. And I'll get to questions here in just a second after I go over this blanket a little bit more. You know what? My nose is slowing down. I haven't blown my nose for, what, 20 minutes? I have to now, but thank God it's been 20 minutes since I've had to use this. Okay. Let's go over this really quickly, and then I'll answer questions and welcome anybody else in who's just come on. So you're going to cast for the blanket that I just showed you. You're going to cast on 115 stitches, and I would consider this a large throw. It's 55 inches wide by 60 inches long. And that seems like a kind of a big blanket. It is. It's a big throw, but it's still considered a throw. It's warm and cozy. You can use it with someone else, or you can just completely wrap yourself in it, and you can take up to a year to do it. It's only 5 inches a month. So if you feel like, oh my God, that's overwhelming, not really. It's 5 inches a month if you want to take the whole year. So I think that's cool. And we're holding yarn double, so we're making it chunky. So it's not going to take you that long to do with 5 inches. And it stays nice and like it's heavy enough to be warm, but it's light enough that it's not too heavy because we're using 15-inch knitting needles. So it gives it a little bit more of an open stitch. So 15 knitting needles, worsted weight yarn, held double, which means 2 yarns held together. Why always does your yarn just go into a tangled mess when you put it into your bag? It's just so perturbing. So anyway, I want to show you how this is held together double. But you know, I have a mess going here. What the just makes me so mad. So this is 2 yarns held double. See how those are kind of twisted around each other? Okay, so that's held double. What happens to your yarn when you put it into your bag? You put it in there nice and neat, and it still comes out like a mess. Gets me heated. Oh, that makes me mad. Okay. I'm not going to keep dealing with this right now. That's going over there. Okay. Continuing on. So that's what holding double means. And that gets you, if you hold two weight fours together, or two worsteds together, weight 4 and worsted are the same thing. That'll get you to a size 5 weight. Chunky. It's knits and purls that make up this knitting pattern, and it's super easy. But when I do the tutorial, which will come out the last week of December, I will show it to you also in that same video, how you can just skip the purling part and just knit the whole thing. The basic knit stitch, and you don't have to worry, okay? Or garter stitch. Garter stitch and knit stitch are the same thing, so those words are interchangeable. And I say these things because some people are new to knitting, and so I just try to always remember that when I'm saying these things. Like I told you, 5 inches per month. So January will be, you knit for 5 inches in that calendar color that you chose, or colors, because I use 2 colors in that calendar and put them together. You're going to need between 3,500 yards and 4,000 yards of yarn. And if you're going to use the big twist and hold it double, you're going to have no problem, and it's not going to be expensive because, like I said, it's $2.50 a skein right now at Joann's. It's a good deal. So get your butt online and buy it. I've been buying mine online and picking up in store and using my 20% off total purchase. It's fabulous. To weave in your ends, you're going to need a large-eyed blunt needle. So make sure that you get one of those needles that's really big to weave in your ends. Also, there's one that's kind of like it's not wire. It's kind of like, it's plastic. So, you know, like where you put the yarn in, it's plastic. So it expands because this is a little bit chunkier, right? So you don't want, I don't like the metal ones for this. You just get the plastic ones with the plastic eye on top, because you're going to have to fit these 2 strands through there, right? Okay. In the video, I'm going to teach you how to knit, how to purl, how to cast on, and how to bind off. Now, I'm not going to be showing you how to put the cable onto the knitting needle and how to tighten it, because I'm going to make a separate video for that so that you already know how to do that. Okay. Next, I'm going to talk about the boho cardigan and the with this whole thing. But first, let me go back to the chat, because I know there's people who have just come in. Tank says, I love to crochet, says, OMG, Hirschner's has a bundle sale. 5 skeins for $6. Or, oh God. I feel like getting off this computer right now and running to the sale. Okay. I'm writing this down. This is important information. Okay. Hey, Adrienne, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, what did she say? Okay, Tank says, I love to crochet, says, OMG, Hirschner's, let's write that down, Hirschner's, has 5 skeins of what? Pound of Love. 5 skeins, Pound of Love, without cutting for this queen's, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, where are we at? Oh, she has, okay, not 5 skeins. Hirschner's has a bundle sale, 5 skeins for $6. Oh my goodness. The code is BF Shake Up. Okay, I need to buy more yarn, like I need a hole in the head like any of you guys. But 5 skeins for $6? That's what I'm talking about. That is called Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby clearance prices in June. Okay, yeah, that I have to take advantage of that. That is an insane deal. I'll be checking that out right when we get off of here. Lisa says, I'm crocheting with 5 skeins of Pound of Love without cutting for the queen size blanket. What else? I'm making and talking about tangling up. I know, girl, that tangling just, oh, makes you so mad. I Love to Crochet says free shipping with over $45. All right. Awesome. At that price, you're right up spending more than $45. That's a lot of skeins of yarn. I am excited. Okay, Tank, I Love to Crochet. Did you buy a bunch already? What did she say? Oh, yeah, she did. She ordered 40 skeins. I Love to Crochet. That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome. Oh, my gosh. You're going to make everybody run over there, and we're going to totally break Hirschner's. Okay. Dark Sky said that's a nice deal. That's an insane deal. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I thought my deal with the $2.50 on the big twist was good. That is really good. I got the big twist, you guys, a couple of years ago at this time of year for Black Friday for $1 and $1.50 a skein. Most of them I got for $1, and then I waited a few days and it went to $1.50. I think $2.50 is all we're going to get this year, though, with the prices. Okay. That's insane. Hey, Gloria. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sandy Shore says, I love the mix of colors, Angie, and the idea of transition line looks good. The Knitter's Pride are nice to work with. The yarn slides on the painted wood needles. The tangles drive me crazy too. Yeah, that finish on my needles is just absolutely phenomenal. Now, bamboo needles aren't as smooth, okay? But they're smooth. They're nice and smooth, so they won't, they shouldn't mess up your yarn or anything. They're real nice. But if you want these they look exactly like this, you can order these from Knit Picks. Knit Picks has them, and they look just like this. They're gorgeous. And they have the cables that you buy. You buy the needle separate from buying the cable. You want a 49-inch cable. You want the 49-inch cable for your boho cardigan and for your blanket if you're going to do both of them. And you might want to buy 2 sets, because if you're going to knit your boho cardigan and your blanket, you might want to cast them on at the same time. So you need 2 of each of those. 2 of the 15 knitting needles, and then 2 of the 49-inch cables. Thank you, Pamela. She says, those glasses look cute, my Angie, my fairy girl. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, girl. Jacqueline, welcome in. Welcome in. That's cute. Tank says, I Love to Crochet says, hi, Angie. I'm having my after Thanksgiving nap. LOL. You have your little nap, girl. Thank you, Dark Sky. She's telling everyone, Dark Sky, thank you. She's telling everyone to put any questions or statements that you want me to see, put in caps. Thank you. Hey, Beverly Lee Creates. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, can we crochet along, Angela? What are we doing? A temperature blanket? No, it's not a temperature blanket. It is, we're using a calendar. We're using calendar. Now, V from Stills the Crochet and Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie Crochet, they were first doing a crochet along, and you use a calendar, okay? This is the calendar they chose. It has a little butterfly calendar on the bottom here. I can't find it right now. They have a second little small calendar that goes on here, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so you'll do every month. Like right now, I just did this month, okay, already for the knitted blanket that I wrote up, and then the next month will be this. Now, I'm not too fond of yellow, and I'm going to use white in another month, but so instead of that month, you can also use, I'm using 3 different calendars because I'm really picky about my colors. Then that way I can choose that next month that I want to choose. Okay. So what I chose for my 3rd month is actually this one here. So I think, anyway, so I'm using 3 calendars. You just have to keep in your months, like January, February, March. It doesn't matter if you use January, February, March from this one, or from this one. Okay. Make sure that you go back. If you've missed any of this about the, I'm collaborating with V and Jeannie. If you missed any of the information, because I gave a lot of information out about 20 minutes ago, just go back to the replay and you can look all that up. And tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Jeannie and V's live on the Yarny Fiber Sisters. And that is at, I think 7 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So then look at your own time. And we're going to go over everything again. And they're going to go over their crochet part and tell you guys all the information for the crochet part because I'm collabing with them. Okay. Okay. So make sure that you guys go to that tomorrow anyway. We just always have fun. It's fun anyway. But go there tomorrow because there's going to be more information that they're going to tell you too. So. Okay, everyone's saying hi, hi, hi. Jean says, totally get it. So adorable. Thank you, girl. Pamela says, can't wait to see how far you get on the blanket, my fairy girl. Thanks, girl. Lulu says, wow, Angie, that is so, so beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. Lisa Grammy says she likes the colors. Thank you, girl. Hey, Jacqueline. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you, Lisa. She says, Angie, you're always so much fun. It's always a party here. Thanks, girl. Okay. Okay. I think I got through the Hey, Linda Simpson, girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, hi, Angie. Everyone in the chat just popped in to leave my thumbprint and thank everyone for their prayers. My dad is now laid to rest. Oh, my gosh. I didn't think I was going to read that. Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. I feel like crying for you. That is just horrible. I am so sorry, Linda, for your loss. That is horrible. That is just horrible. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for you were so sorry for your loss and you're having to go through that. That is not easy at all. So sorry. Sorry, I'm crying. I didn't expect to read that. I was just like, oh, that stopped me in my tracks. Like I said, Linda, I am so sorry and so sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you to be able to heal from all of this. I know it's very hard on you. Oh, it's okay, Linda. Girl, don't be sorry about upsetting me. I feel bad for you. So you're the one who's, I'm sure, like just distraught as you can be. So, whoo. Okay. And I'm sure everybody in the chat is praying for you and sending you healing and positive energy. Yeah, see, there we go. Everyone's sending you positive and healing energy. Thank goodness. How sweet of everybody just giving prayer hands and hearts. That's so sweet. Oh, everyone's doing it. Yay. If you need to feel some love, just come here because look at everybody. Everybody is just, the whole thing's just going crazy. That's awesome. Hey, C Rose, welcome in, girl. Welcome in. C Rose is so sweet. She comes in like this. You're welcome, Linda. This community is awesome. I'm just letting it go for a little bit because everyone is just with prayer hands and sending you good, positive messages and vibes and prayers. Oh, that is so nice. Okay. That is just so sweet how everybody is just sending Linda prayers and messages. That is so nice. Okay. Okay, Lisa, the Grammy Scatter, she has a question for Tank. She says, which yarn is 5 for $6? Oh yeah. I don't know what yarn is 5 for $6. I just heard the price 5 for $6, and I was like, I don't even know what kind of yarn it is. Yeah, Tank, what kind of yarn is it? Okay. Okay, good. Everybody is just sending prayers and hugs and love to Linda. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. While people are still sending her messages, thank you, Pamela. She said, oh my God, I love the colors. Thank you, girl. I'm going to talk about the knitted boho cardigan. So you can do the knitted blanket, or you can... Okay, bye, Linda. See you at the Challengers. Bye, sweetie. For the knitted boho cardigan, I wrote a pattern for the knitted boho cardigan 6 years ago. So that's the one we're going to use. That's the one I've been knitting for. I've made probably 10 of these boho cardigans in the basic knit stitch. V and Jeannie are going to creating, I think they already created it, a pattern for a crochet boho cardigan, which in crochet it's called a lot of times called a shrug, but they're the same thing. So the last week of December, they're going to put out their tutorial for the boho crochet cardigan, and then I'll put out my tutorial for the knitted boho cardigan. And again, I don't even have to look because I've done this boho cardigan so many times. You're going to use a size 15 knitting needles. You're going to use chunky yarn 5, or you can use worsted size 4 and hold them together to make a 5, right? So you can do either one. I'm going to use worsted or weight 4 and hold them together because I'm going to use the same colors that I used in my blanket for that. So it'll be awesome. I'll have a matching boho cardigan and a blanket. It's gonna be so nice. So so you do that. You cast on 115 stitches. It's all the basic knit stitch the whole time. You use a 49-inch cable. I have it. Oh, and this whole pattern of how you knit this is already in my description. It's always in my description. I do have it so that you can knit either a small medium, medium large, large extra large, extra large 2x, 2x, 3x. And what it is every time you go up a size, you add 4 inches. And the 4 inches is the length that you're knitting it out. Okay. The width. It's the width that you're knitting it out. The length is the 115 stitches that you cast on. And that 115 stitches that you cast on is going to get you to your calves. Okay. I knit mine out to 55 inches. And when I do that, that's a large, extra large. Yeah. Because I like mine to be a little oversized. That's a large, extra large. So I knit mine out to 55 inches. Now, if you want to be extra large, 2X, add 4 on there, knit it out to 59. Okay. So that's how you adjust the sizes. So I have the sizes. All this information for the boho cardigan is already in the description. Only thing is I've never made a tutorial for it. So now I'm going to make a tutorial for it. So you need about 800 to 1,000 yards. I usually use 800 yards, but I would get 1,000 yards. Oh, this is what's important. I wrote this down because if you're buying skeins of chunky 5 yarn, okay, well, you just buy enough that you get 1,000. I would get 1,000 yards. Then you're safe. You can make some fingerless mitts. You can make some extra little things. If you have stuff left over, if you mess up, you have extra yarn. So I would just get 1,000 yards. You could just buy 5 weight chunky and be done, or you can hold it double. So to get 1,000 yards, if you're going to use Big Twist, because Big Twist has 380 yards per skein, you'll need 6 skeins, and that's holding it double. Okay, it's not 12, it's only 6, and that's going to get you enough. That's going to get you over 1,000 yards of chunky yarn. Okay, because they're 380 yards in a skein of the Big Twist. You're holding it double, so you'll need 6 of those, and that's going to give you over 1,000 yards of chunky yarn. Okay, and the reason I'm calling it chunky is because you're holding it double. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about that because I figured that out this morning, because I'm sure a lot of people are like, if you're holding it double, how many skeins do you have to buy, you know? So let me just make sure what else I'm doing here. Now on the boho cardigan, it's going to be around the same amount. I'll get you the exact inches of how much you're going to knit per month if you're going to do this for the whole year. It'll be between 4 and 5 inches a month, and I think it'll be closer to 4 inches a month. But I'll have that for you here pretty soon. Or I'll have that, or I might even have that for you in the tutorial. So, okay. Again, you need one of those large-eyed blunt knitting needles to sew in the ends. And you're not just sewing in the ends. I'm going to show you how to leave a long tail. And that long tail you leave on when you first start is going to be what you're going to use to sew up the sides. And then you leave a little arm opening. It's very simple, you guys. When you make a boho cardigan, you take this. Here we go. You take this. Let's suppose this is it right here. You cast on 115 stitches, right? You knit this out if you want a large, extra large. You knit it out this way. Thank you, Donia, you little sweetie. We'll celebrate you in just a second. You knit this out like this to 55 inches, right? Then you take it and you just go like this. Fold it in half. So you just knitted yourself one big rectangle, basically a blanket. Then you sew up the sides to about right there. Let's just say that's a 9-inch armhole. That's about what you need is 9 inches. Now, if your arms are a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger than that, then you can just make it bigger or smaller, okay? But at least you know what the average is a 9-inch. I don't know if that's the average, but that's what I do. And then from there, you have a base point that you can either go a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller. I do 9 inches. And then so you sew it up there. So leaving a 9-inch, leaving that open right here, 9 inches, 9 inches, right? And then you just take it after that and you just go like this, okay? And then you put it on. It's really super simple. What's cool is it's so simple, but it looks so good. It looks like you did a whole lot of stuff you didn't do. People are going to compliment you and be like, where did you get that? And you're going to be like, I knitted it. And you got yourself a wearable blanket. It looks good. It's warm. It's cozy. And because you're using a size 15 knitting needle, you guys don't have to worry. It's not going to be heavy because you're using a 15. Thank you, Ronnie Cat. I'll celebrate you, girl, in just 1 second. You're using a 15 knitting needle. So that's going to give you a very open stitch. So it keeps it light. So it's not too heavy, but it's nice and warm. So basically also you're knitting yourself a coat. You don't need to put no coat on when you make one of these boho cardigans. You put on a sweater or a long sleeve shirt and you put your boho cardigan on and you are set. You are just so warm. Okay, so that's everything about the boho cardigan. And also you do the same thing every month, 4 or 5 inches a month, and you choose the color, January, February, March. So it's the same as the blanket. So you have choices. You can do knitted, you can do crochet, you can do my pattern, you can do your own pattern, you can do somebody else's pattern. Just use that calendar month. You can use up to 3 calendars. So, okay. Let's celebrate the people who just, oh, okay. Dark Sky says, question from Jacqueline Haley, Hand of Queen, why calendar? Okay. I think you're asking me why a calendar. The reason we're following the calendar, that is what Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie, and also V from Steel Stir Crochet, it was their crochet along first, and then I collaborated with them. Thank you, Deborah Kesey. Thank you so much. And I collaborated with them for the knitting. And so they had already been doing this last year, I think, with another blanket where they used the calendar. It's just a way to do a knit or crochet along, and everyone, just a way to do it and use the calendar colors. And I'm telling you right now, I'm enjoying using the calendar colors. And this is why. It's because I am combining, since I'm holding 2 yarns together, I'm combining colors that I've never combined together before. It's teaching me a lot of color theory. So I'm loving it. Okay. Okay. Let me celebrate everybody who just donated to the channel. And let me celebrate everyone who's just donated to the channel. And then I saw some comments. We'll talk about those. And just about 20 minutes, you guys, we're going to do the giveaway. And also after this, we're going to raid VJs. I mean, we're going to bomb. Just kidding. We're going to raid. Thank you, C Rose girl. We'll celebrate you too. Let me get another piece of paper out. The reason I say we're gonna go bomb VJ is because John Boy with his last live goes, let's go bomb. I mean raid. I mean bomb. I mean raid. He had me on the floor. Okay, let's write down everybody who just donated to the channel. Okay, there we go. We got C Rose. Thank you, girl. Okay, let me go up a little bit. We got Deborah Kesey. Thank you, girls, so much. This helps the channel out so much. It really, really helps with shipping. Yarny Cat. Thank you, Yarny Cat. Thank you, Deborah. And we got Donia. I think I got everybody. So hopefully I answered that question. If I didn't answer it, let me know. Donia Stroke Talk DIYs and cooking. Okay. All right. Thank you, Donia. We're going to put glasses on for everybody because we got a lot of people here. Thank you, Donia. Woohoo! Thank you, girl. Okay. We got Yarny Cat. Thank you, Yarny Cat. Woo! We got Deborah Kesey. Thank you, girl. And we got C Rose. Thank you, girl. Woohoo! And let's blow bubbles for everybody. Oh, that's only one bubble. What the heck? Oh, that was beautiful. That was a lot of bubbles. Thank you, girls. That is so sweet of all of you guys to do that. I totally appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so everybody is going into the cup. Let me fold these up right now. Get them in the cup so we are safe. Let me get the cup out. There we go. Oops. Oh, one of those things almost popped out of there. Okay. Okay, so we got everybody in the cup. Let me check the chat. I love to crochet says Sabrina, I think she's wearing a boho Ruana. Oh, okay. I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Ruana that I knitted, which I have on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna show you the Ruana that I knitted. So this is not the boho cardigan. This is a Ruana. Let me make sure my spandex are all good. Okay, they are. So this is a Ruana. There we go. So I absolutely love, this is my new love. Besides my boho cardigan that I make all the time, I'm making tons of these. I am obsessed with this. I wear it all the time. You guys, it's so nice and warm, but I think it's so stylish looking. I'm obsessed with it. This is, what is this? This is held double. I love this yarn. And this is the back. And it's just 2 panels that you knit up. It's knit and purling. You could do this all in the basic knit stitch if you wanted. And it's 2 panels and you put them together. You sew them up the back to get to the top of the neck, and then you let them drop. And that's what this is. So simple. Again, what are we doing? We're knitting blankets and wearing them. So that's what this is. And this could be another knit along. Okay. So we might knit these. These were one. Not, I think we're going to knit these if you guys want to. Because I'll be knitting them. This is, I love this yarn, what I made it out of, and it's called Dakota. And it's from Hobby Lobby, of course. And look how beautiful it is. I'm not going to rebuy this yarn because I bought separate colors, every color that's in here. And I'm going to hold the strands together. Like I'm going to hold the turquoise with a brown. and knit for a couple rows. Then hold the red in there, like that wine color with the beige. And that's going to create this. And it was so much cheaper to create my own Dakota colorway line with combining colors by holding them double than to keep buying this. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, it's like, where are my glasses? On my shirt. That's why I can't find them. All right, let me see what people are saying. Wonderful. Yarny Cat is saying hugs to Linda. Wonderful. I think she left already, but that's very sweet of you, Yarny Cat. Dark Sky says, that's really cool. I want to make the Lenny Kravitz scarf, but then I gave it a second thought. I'm petite and don't want to look smaller. I get it, girl. But if you want, you can always crochet or knit it and have it go like just to like right above your knees. But I understand. I understand. Okay. Okay, everyone's talking. You're welcome, Yarny Cat. Yarny Cat goes, bubbles! Woohoo! Everyone's saying, woohoo! Okay, Sabrina says, Angie, are you wearing a boho cardigan right now? It is made in 2 long panels and then stitched together and middle in the back. Yes, exactly. Yeah. God, some car went down the street. Loud? Okay. Hey, Angels. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Hey, MC's Cottage. How are you doing? Welcome in. She says, some people have a difficult time choosing colors to make something. The calendars limit the challenge. Yeah, they limit the challenge. And also it teaches you different color combinations that you would never have thought of putting together. It's real. I love it. It's a big lesson on color combinations and putting colors together. I really love it. Ciro says, the bow cardigans are awesome. I only crocheted one and he gets compliments. I got compliments on my Lenny Kravitz scarf. You're right, Angie. I told you, people are just like, these things that I'm making are not, they're not hard. They're, they're a good amount of knitting or crocheting, but it's not hard. But it's so dramatic when you're done. That Lenny Kravitz super scarf, it's so long. The panels of it are 20 inches wide. You don't see, everyone's not seeing this stuff coming and going. That boho, people are like, you actually made that? Like, what the heck? Yeah. So what it is if, the pattern, the style is cool. The bow cardigan at Lenny and the Ruana, the style is cool and they're dramatic. Choose some pretty yarn and people are going to go crazy on it. And they're so nice and warm and cozy to wear and stylish, Okay. Let me just keep going back up here really quickly. Just checking for comments. Okay, Dark Sky says, question from I Love to Crochet. Could you just buy extra cables and just leave your other cables in your project? Can you, okay, let me read that again. Could you just buy extra cables and just leave your other cables in your project? I'm just trying to think what the stoppers. I mean, yes and no. Okay. The deal with the knitting needles and the cables is that if you got 2 projects going on with a size 15 needle, and you want to like go back and forth between the 2 projects, you definitely need 2 of these, okay? 2 of the 15 needles and 2 sets of cables, okay? Because you're going to be knitting these or crocheting these at the same time. Or not crocheting, knitting at the same time. Now, if you're going to knit one project, or you're just working on something, you could take the cables off of these 15s and put these cables onto a size 10 needle or a size 7 needle. That's what makes them interchangeable, is that you can just take the cable off of here and use the cable on something else. But if you're going to knit 2 things at the same time, you're going to need more than one set of cables and one more set of needles. So hopefully that answered your question. Okay. Thank you, Yarny Cat. Okay. Oh, good. I Love to Crochet says, okay, it's in Angie's Facebook group. Okay, I think she posted something there. Oh, I think Pamela left. Okay, Pamela, if you're still here, girl, bye, honey. She has to go take care of her grandchildren. No problem. Lisa says, okay, I'm looking on the Hirschner site. Girl, I'm looking on the Hirschner site as soon as I get off of here. I'll be watching VJ's channel and shopping at the same time. We're doing a VJ raid. Remember, you guys, after this. Linda says, is it what you're wearing now? I just got up and showed you, so I think you saw. I'm wearing my Ruana. And the pattern that I followed for this, she called it a cape. But to me, this is a Ruana. Every time I've seen something like this, it's a Ruana. But she calls it a cape. But I call it a Ruana. Also, I did put, you can't see it, I put fringe. Of course. 8-inch fringe. Because I'm extra. The stitch is really cool. Look at that stitch. That's what it looks like close up. Isn't that pretty close up? I love that stitch. Now, oh, this is what's interesting about the Ruana. Okay, I have a direct link to the Ruana in the knit stitch in the description, okay, where you can buy the pattern. It's a bot pattern on Etsy. But the pattern on Etsy, and it's in the description, is not knitted. She only has it in crochet now. That's all she's doing. She's not doing it. She's not selling a knitted one anymore. And I messaged her. She didn't message me back. So I don't think she's doing that knitted one. She's only doing it in crochet. So you crocheters are lucky. You can go there, buy the pattern in crochet. Oh, also, I forgot. You don't even have to go do that. Jeannie, Butterfly Crochet Jeannie, she created a pattern for a crocheted Ruana. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. So you guys, she's going to be doing I think a tutorial, she said on that. Yeah, she's going to be doing a tutorial on how to make this Ruana in crochet. Okay? And I'm going to be doing I'm going to be writing up a knitted pattern of my own on how to make a Ruana in knitting. Okay? So I'm going to make it my own because you can't even get this pattern anymore. So I'm going to create my own pattern in knitting, and then I'll share that with you guys and do a tutorial when I'm done with that. So I can't believe I almost forgot. There's so much to remember. That's why I forgot. But Jeannie just made one of these and in crochet, and it's beautiful. So be watching her channel so you guys know when she releases that tutorial on how to make this Ruana in crochet. Okay. Hey, Kristen F, welcome in, welcome in. Rita Pacheco says, I quilt, and what works good to match colors that you like is use a color wheel. That is true. A color wheel is nice. Hey, FR Humphrey, welcome in, welcome in. MC's Cottage says, I would say yes, or put a lifeline in only one word. You know what? I need to get with that lifeline, because when you're doing projects like this, you don't want, if you have to you know, frog back or kick back a little bit, you would like not to have to kick back or frog the whole thing, right? So you put this lifeline in. You can use one of the cables for a lifeline. You can use an extra piece of yarn. And I just didn't understand exactly how you get the lifeline in. I tried it, and I need to watch another video on how to put lifelines in. So I'm going to do that because I need to do that. I can't believe I don't put lifelines in my projects right now. I need to do that. Sandy says, I love the Ruana. A knit along would be great. Awesome, girl. So maybe halfway through the year, we'll do the Ruana. We can do that. I mean, we might want to throw that into this knit and crochet along we're doing for the year. Let me talk to Jeannie and V about it and see if they want to throw this in there, because Jeannie already has the crochet version and I'll have the knitted version. So that could just be another choice you could do with the calendar colors. So let me talk to them about that and see if we want to throw that into this whole thing. Okay. Sabrina says, what size cable did you use to make what you were wearing? I used a size 49-inch cable. So a 49-inch cable is good for the Ruana, 49-inch cable is good for the blanket, and a 49-inch cable is good for the boho cardigan. Are you guys getting the pattern here? I like to make big projects with 5-weight yarn and big needles, 15s. Not everything. I just wrote up a sweater. I just wrote up a sweater pattern, and I used worsted held single, and I used a 10.5 knitting needle. So, okay, let me just see. Okay. You're welcome, Sabrina. Maribel says, well, I went to Hirschner's site and bought some yarn. OMG. I was wondering where you went, Maribel. Love you, girl. Hey, if you have to leave to go buy yarn and come back, I understand. I completely understand. Okay. Thank you, Dark Sky. She's telling everyone thumbs up. Thank you, girl. Okay, so I went to the chat. What time is it? Oh, we really need to start the, okay, I just want to show you guys one more thing, and then we'll do the giveaway, okay? I'm excited about this. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm really excited about this. Okay, I was watching, what was I watching? I watch it every year. Well, I watch it all year round, but especially at Christmas, because they have the love stories on. Hallmark channel, and they have the Christmas and their Christmas love stories. So I'm obsessed with those. So I watch them. So I was watching one this morning while I was doing dishes, and I seen this lady. She was wearing a white sweater and a white cardigan, a long white cardigan. It was so sharp, and I'm like, I can knit that. So I was thinking first, white sweater. I'm going to knit a white sweater. This is all for winter and for Christmas, but for winter. Oh, I can knit a white boho cardigan and a white sweater. How pretty would that be to wear a white sweater and a white boho cardigan? And then I thought, what if I do a white sweater and a white Ruana? And then after that, knit a white boho cardigan. So I'm probably going to knit all 3 white. But anyway. Okay, so you guys saw the Ruana. I'm going to stand up again. So you guys saw the Ruana. So how beautiful would this be just in white yarn? Just white. I think it'd be gorgeous. And then it'll be so Christmassy and it'll be so winter. So you can wear this for the winter. It'll be so pretty. And then I have a pattern that I wrote for this sweater, which is snagged. And the pattern for this is in the description. I don't have a tutorial, so I probably will do a tutorial on this too. But I do have the pattern of how I wrote this, how I knitted this in the description. If you see a snag, sorry. I don't know when the hell it got snagged. It really perturbs me. So if you see a snag, sorry. So this is really nice and big. This is probably an extra large, because I like big, boxy, square sweaters. I like boyfriend sweaters. I like to look like I'm wearing my husband's sweater. I love a slouchy, big, oversized sweater. Shocker. So this is my sweater. See how nice and oversized it is? And then it's very square. I love a big, square, oversized sweater. And there's the sleeves. Now, the only thing is, and this from here to here is all the same. I don't get smaller. What is that called? Decrease. I don't decrease for the bottom. It makes it so simple. And look how nice it looks. I love it. So the only thing different for the next one I'm going to do pearls. And this is all basic knit stitch. All garter. all basic knit stitch. My next one I'm going to do in knits and pearls. The same stitch that's in here is what I'm going to do on the sweater. This is worsted weight. It's big twist. Knitting needles 10.5. I make 2 squares, 50 inches. I cast on, I don't know how much I cast on. It's in the thing. I can't remember. It's like 100. Is it 100 stitches? I think it's a 95 to 100 I cast on. And then I knit it out for so wide. So you're making one big rectangle. I think I knit it out to 50 inches. So you make 2 of those, right? So let's just say I cast it on 95 stitches. I think it's 95. That's my length, okay, which goes over my butt. So my sweater is nice and long. It goes over my butt, covers the butt area, and then I knit it out to 55 inches. So I make 2 of those. So that's the front and the back. Then I make, those are two squares. Then I make 2 rectangles. And I forgot how much I cast on. It's all in the description. I cast on so much, and then I make it so long. I can't remember all the things, all the particulars. So let's say if this is like this, that's the sleeve. I cast on so many stitches. I knit it out so far. Then I just take it, fold it like this, and then sew. And then I take this and before I sew up the sides of my sweater, I put this in first where they go, sew that in, and then sew up the sides. That way I'm not trying to fit my sleeves into the hole. Forget that. Sew this on first. Sew this right here. Sew this on first. Get that sewn in. Then sew up the sides, and then they'll sew all of it up together. So anyway, what I was thinking is make a Ruana all in white big twist. This is what I ordered more of this today, because I don't have a bunch of white, you guys, because I don't use white that often. So I ordered like 8 skeins of this, and now that I think I want to do a boho cardigan too, I'm gonna probably order more. Anyway, I'm a mess. Okay, yes, I know I'm a mess. So look at the big twist in white. This is gonna be gorgeous for the Ruana. And then for the oversized sweater. So I'll wear this, and I'll wear this over the sweater, all in white. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I am super excited. Okay, and let me tell you about one more thing. I just bought this yarn too. Big twist. Shocker. I bought this. And I think I picked up how many skeins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeins. I usually try to pick up 8, 9, 10 skeins, especially when they're like $2 a ball. I think I paid $2.50 a ball for these. Okay, I want to make a Ruana in this color, just a solid Ruana in this big twist. Look. And if you want to make a Ruana in one color, because you're going to hold them double, whether you use 2 colors or 1 color, you need 6 skeins. Okay. 6 skeins if you're using big twist for the Ruana, 6 skeins if you want to make the sweater, 6 skeins if you want to, I think less than 6 skeins for the sweater. I have the skeins on the thing. 6 skeins if you want to make the boho cardigan, because that's going to get you 1,000 yards held double, making it chunky. Okay. Anyway, isn't that going to be a beautiful sweater? So that oversized sweater that I just showed you. Wait, no, not sweater. I don't want to do a sweater. I want to do this, the Ruana. So this Ruana with this, I love this real deep, rich wine color. If you're going to do red, for me, red, I love this type of red, which is not really red, it's wine. So this is the color I'm going to use. It's burgundy. So this is the type of red I like, a winey red. So this is going to be my Christmas Ruana. So I'm going to cast this on really soon, because I want to wear this in the month of December. And I really want to have, at least by Christmas, have the Ruana in white and the white sweater to wear that. Oh, I think it's going to be so gorgeous. God, why do I drive myself nuts? Because you know what? This would be a gorgeous sweater and Ruana set. I'm going to drive myself nuts, and I'm going to drive my bank account nuts. Okay. I got my head's just going. It's going too much. Okay. So that's everything I wanted to share with you guys for today. Let me read the chat, and then we'll do the giveaway. Do I have too much going on or what? Yeah, I do. I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Okay, let me read the chat and then we'll do the giveaway. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking to see. Deanna says, I'm a hot mess buried in whips. Girl, me too. Rita says she loves the sweater. Thank you, girl. Okay, yes, you can knit the sleeves in the round. I could knit the sleeves in the round if I knew how to knit in the round. I can learn. I just haven't knitted in the round yet. I need to learn that though, because then you would avoid having to sew them together. So you know what? I'm going to look up how to knit in the round because it's not hard. You just, yeah, I'm going to learn that because it would be easier and faster and I wouldn't have to sew the sleeves together. I wouldn't have to sew them together. Anyway, okay. Thank you, Lisa, for putting that in my head. Hey, Betty, welcome in, welcome in. Betty says, I commented on your video on YouTube. Did you see my comment? Okay. Did you comment in this live that we're doing right now or in a different video? Yeah, I can't see comments right now. So is it this video, Betty, or another video? Let me know. Deanna says, I want to make the Ruana, but still doing the super scarf. No problem, girl. The tutorial for this, it probably won't be out until January, maybe. Because I got a lot going on with the the sisters, the fiber sisters. I almost called them fiber floozies. John Boy has gotten the fiber floozies in my head. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sandy Shore says, I think you cast on 85. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember. But you know what? I cast it on 85. I cast it on 85, but I want to cast on 90. And I think I put that in the directions, 85 to 90. But I want to do 90 because I just want it to be a little longer. I mean, it's still long. It covers my butt. But I think I want it a little bit longer. So I'm going to cast. So I'm going to cast on 90, I believe, for that. And my sleeves, I already calculated for this. I made my sleeves like way too long. So I readjusted the sleeves in the pattern. But this is the thing too. It's very, like anything I do is very open. Okay. So when you get to your sleeves, mine is what fits me. I tell you in the directions. Start trying those sleeves on. Like put it up to the sweater. Put your sweater on over you. And then take those sleeves and just kind of put it on and go like this. So you know how long you're knitting those sleeves out and start testing it. Same thing with the width of the panels. After you get so long, test it out. Put it on, put it up on you so you can kind of see. Okay. Ciro says white and shades of white are so up my alley, aren't they, girl? I have an off-white. And then I have like a taupe color in the big twist. And I would love Ruanas and sweaters out of those two. Just a solid could be so gorgeous. Like a white or an off-white or a taupe. Oh, love. I love to crochet says, hello, huggable and lovable, wonderful Miss C. Okay, she's talking to her. Okay. Yanni Cat says, beautiful. Thank you. If you're talking to me, girl. I shouldn't assume you're talking to me. Okay, Miss C's Cottage says, at the end of all your stitches are on the yarn and you can pull out the knitting needles. Okay, I should be talking to somebody else. Okay, MC's Cottage says, it is simple, Angie. Cut a piece of bright contrasting yarn, thread it on the needle, run the threaded needle along the side of the knitting needles, picking up. Oh, that's it? Okay, let me read it out loud. This is how you put in a lifeline in your knitting, okay? I think you put lifelines in crochet too, I'm sure. But, well, I don't know. She's talking about knitting. This is how you put the lifeline in. Okay, when I watched some couple videos, it didn't seem that simple. But now when you said it like that, what in the heck am I not putting lifelines all throughout all my knitting? Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, this is what Miss C's Cottage says. It's simple, Angie. Cut a piece of bright contrasting yarn. Thread it on a needle. Run the thread needle along the side of the knitting needle and pick up each stitch. I don't know what videos I was watching because it wasn't that simple. Girl, thank you. I got it. I got it already. I'm putting a lifeline in on this blanket. I'm putting a lifeline on everything. Thank you, girl. I absolutely love that. She just taught us all how to do the lifeline. Okay. We're going to... Okay, Yarny Cat says, thank you, Tank. I did 2 orders, one pre-Friday and one today, so I already have one unbagging vid, and when I get orders, there will be another smile. Okay, I think she's talking to her. Okay. Okay, Betty says, I watch your videos on YouTube, and you have links to videos, but the links don't work. Okay, I don't know which videos you're talking about. They don't have the videos. I thought I fixed that problem, but I'll go back through any links I have and check that out so I can correct those, okay? FR Humphrey says, lifelines are critical in knitting lace. Yes. I Love to Crochet says, solid would be classy in white or taupe, wouldn't it? Oh. And that taupe one, I've been wanting to do that one too. Gorgeous. And just because you're not in winter, like we're in March or April, we can still be knitting Ruanas and sweaters and boho cardigans, because then why just wait till the winter time? Then if you knit them in March or April, even in the summer, then you're all set for the winter. So I just knit whatever I want all year round. That's how I look at it. Seaver says, I love to crochet. You just gave me a great idea. Okay, she's probably talking to someone. Okay, everyone's talking to everybody. Okay, Maribel said, I pretty much ordered just the neutrals tank, but there were some colors left. Ooh. Hopefully there's still some stuff left. I mean, hopefully there's not any yarn left for me to order. I need to order yarn like I need a whole net, okay? Okay. So let's do the okay, cool. Somebody answered the question of why put a lifeline in. Is this just a knitting video? I just crochet, just learning. Hey, Granny D, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, what I try to do is, if you ever see something of mine that I'm wearing, I try to find, if because I knit, I don't crochet, but I welcome all my crocheters, of course, and I want to find something comparable or something like this. Ruana, Jeannie, Butterfly Jeannie crochets. Dark Sky put a link in the chat. She, like this Ruana, she made up she wrote a pattern for a crocheted Ruana. Knit and V are all V and Jeannie are have written up for the boho cardigan and crochet. So between the two of us, we're both writing up knitting and crochet patterns. So as we do them and we do the tutorials, we'll let you guys know. Okay. Granny D just saying hi to everybody. Stopped in to say hi and leave my thumbs up, hanging with the fam, but they are going to do a little light display. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's do the giveaway, you guys. And then we need to go over to VJ's channel after the giveaway. We'll do a raid over there. Dark Sky, can you drop VJ's link to her channel? Oh, I think VJ, Granny D, let me know. Is VJ not, I think VJ's not going live until January. Granny D, let me know, because I think you're the one who told me that. Okay, this is what the giveaway is today, guys. I'm giving away one of my journals. Now, I do mixed media. That's the other thing I do. So this is my artwork. This is my girl. I drew her. I do these long-necked girls. I love doing them. So thank you, Dark Sky. And I do a mixed media background. And then I turn these into journals. See? So, it's just empty paper inside. This is my own personal one, so I don't want to show you my notes. I pretty much almost used it up. So it's just lines inside, but they're nice. But you can have either the girl with the gray hair, or you can choose the girl. This is another one of my girls in a mixed. I drew her and put it in a mixed media background with pink hair. So you can do the girl with the pink hair, or you can do rainbow girl. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make you up one of these and send it to you, and you can choose which girl you want. So you have the girl with gray hair, the winner. This is the winner. This is what you get to choose. Or the girl with the pink hair, or the girl with the rainbow hair. And these journals are nice for knitters because you guys know we need to write a lot of stuff down when we're doing projects, or I do a lot of tally marking just to know where I'm at in my pattern. And you can use this, and you have a booklet for all your notes for your knitting. Also, I'm giving away this. This is a cosmetic bag, and it's fabulous. You can use this for notions. And let me show you. It's faux leather, but it's thick, you guys. Look how nice and thick it is. It's beautiful. Look at it. And it's gusseted on the bottom, so it's nice and wide. This would be the most beautiful notion bag. Or you can use it for makeup, or you can use it for if you do mixed media for pencils and pens and markers and all of that. But for us, knitting or crocheting, notion bag, yes, ma'am. So, but yours hasn't been opened. That was my personal one. So this and this for today for the giveaway. So what we need to do is, I'll put in, don't do it yet. I'm going to put the word yarn in the chat, and then I'll have Alexa pick a number. 2 rules. My screen can be different than your screen. So the winner is whatever's on my screen. I'm sorry about that. And the other thing I wanted to say is international winners. If someone internationally wins, then you can choose a pattern up to $6 and I'll pay for that pattern. Okay. Because of shipping. Okay. So let me put the word in, and then everybody can start and put the word yarn in. But wait for my cue. I'm typing it in now. All right, I just put the word yarn in. Go. So I'm going to go to the chat while everybody's putting the word yarn in. Okay, good. Johnny says, actually, we had baked chicken. I will tell you the turkey story when I do my Dollar Tree store. Donia's got a story. She's going to let us know when she does her Dollar Tree haul. Or her Dollar Tree review. Thank you, Granny D. Granny D, let me know. You can say it in the middle of this chat because I'll know, because I'm asking you this question. Granny D, is VJ on right now, or is she not coming on until January? Let me know, Granny D. Let me know, Granny D. If you're still here, Granny D. If Granny D if she's not on here anymore and she had to go because she has family in, everyone just go over to VJ's. Dark Sky dropped the link, and then that way, we'll just go over there and check. Okay. Okay, not coming on that I'm aware of. Okay, she thinks she's not coming on. But you guys, after you're done here, just go to VJ's channel. Dark Sky put the link in just to make sure. I'm going to make sure too. I love Tank. I love to crochet. She said she put in the word yarn, and she says gray girl. If she wins, I already know she wants the gray girl. I love you, Tank. You're hilarious. Okay, VJ's not coming on. Okay, thank you, Tank. So I don't know where. Does anybody know who else is coming on next? Hey, Free Hanley, welcome in. Welcome in. Free Hanley, we're doing a giveaway, so write the word yarn in. The word yarn. Write it into the chat. Good. Okay, Yarny Cat says Donia comes on at 6. What 6? What time is it? Pacific? Eastern. You guys just join Donya's channel and hey Sunita. Hey Sunita, put in yarn in the chat. Because we're hello. Oh my god. I almost had a heart attack. Alexa, stop doing that. Did you guys hear that? Hello, in some deep voice. Oh my god. That was my stupid Alexa. She almost gave me a heart attack. My heart is in my you know what right now. That scared you too, Yarny Cat? Oh, I almost had a heart attack. I didn't say Alexa. Thank you, Dark Sky. That's Donya's channel, Donya Strokes Talk. You guys check her out. She comes on this evening. 6 o'clock, but I'm not sure. Didn't that sound creepy? Everyone's saying it scared them to death. Woo! Okay. Can people count how many people are in the who just put yarn down? Can you guys count that up real quick? Someone count that. Let's see if somebody counted it already. Everybody said, "Oh, that was scary." I almost had a heart attack. And Alexa does that all the time. Like right now, Eastern. Okay, good. So that's 6 o'clock Eastern. Perfect. Oh, okay. Granny D says, okay, because Granny D comes on. Okay, Granny D comes on in an hour from here. Okay. So for me, Granny D comes on 2 o'clock Pacific. So then after that, then Donya. So you guys go to Granny D in an hour. Because right now we usually go to VJ, then we go to Granny D's. But an hour, go to Granny D's. And then you can go to Donya's. Kimberly S goes, that's why I don't like those things. Okay, so did anybody count the number of... Everyone's freaked out. All right, let me count how many yarns we have. How many people? 22? Let me see how many people wrote the word yarn. Let me find out where I'm at. Okay, I'm so combobulated now that that happened. Okay, just 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, I believe it counted 23. Okay, 23 people. Okay. We have 23 people. Just because there's 52 watching doesn't mean that's how many people played. So that's why you have to count how many people played. Okay. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 23.
Here's a number between 1 and 23. It's 9.
Okay. So let me go. Now, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to count twice here till I get the same person twice. And I'll let you guys know who won. And like I said, it's just whatever's on my screen who the 9th person is, because my screen is different than yours. So discombobulated. That's exactly what I am. Discombobulated. Okay, let me go back through this. Is that what I said? Discombobulate? I probably said some other word. Like John Boy says, y'all know I can't talk. He always says that. He always goes, y'all know I can't talk. I love me some John Boy. Okay, let me count this real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I got the winner, but let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I counted it twice. Kristen F is the winner. Kristen F. Woo! So Kristen F, let me know. Let me write your name down real quick so I don't get that messed up. Kristen F. Yeah. Okay, so Kristen F, what do you want? Do you want for the journal? Do you want the journal with the girl with the gray hair, or do you want me to make you up a journal with the girl with the rainbow hair, or the girl with the pink hair? And then you get the Notion bag, okay? You're welcome, girl. You're welcome, Kristen. So let me know which journal you want. Kristen, also, in the description, there is a link to my Etsy shop. That's where I get my messages. It's the easiest way for me to get my messages. So click the link in the description. It'll take you to my Etsy shop. In the right-hand corner, it says contacts. Hit that. Leave me a message. Leave me your address your real name and your fake name. Just kidding. Your YouTube name. I need your real name and YouTube name because I get those mixed up and it's a mess sometimes. And you leave me your address so I can send everything to you, okay? All right, did she tell you what, did she say which journal she wanted? Let me see. Let me go to the bottom. Kristen F. Kristen. Hey, Aida, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, did Kristen say what she wanted? Okay, Kristen, let me know which journal you wanted. Okay, I'm still waiting for Kristen to let me know. Let me just say, let me just do my goodbyes right now, and then hopefully Kristen has let me know what she wanted. If you came into this live a little bit later, I do this live every Friday. The gray hair girl. Okay, perfect. So, Kristen, this is what's getting sent to you, okay? Congratulations. I go live every Friday, which is today, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. It's called Angie's Yarn Party. I go live on Sundays. That's called Angie's Art Party. That's every Sunday, 2 o'clock Pacific time. Everyone, knitters, crocheters, mixed media artists, you guys are all, or crafters. You're all, anybody who makes stuff. You're welcome in my crochet, my knitting and crochet lives. You're all welcome in the mixed media, and I have you guys mixed up in everything. And there's knitters and crocheters who are doing mixed media now, and I have mixed media people doing knitting and crocheting. It is fabulous. You're welcome, Kristen. So I welcome everybody into all of my lives, and I encourage you guys to, because you get to learn. We're all makers, and that's what we have in common, right? So let's just all mesh together. Bye, Aisha. On Wednesdays, I have a knit and crochet night, and it's real casual. I invite people up on the panel, and we all just talk, knit, and crochet, and have a good time, and we all laugh. Crocheters and knitters are all welcome. Any of my mixed media and crafters, everybody's welcome. It's a blast. The things that come out of people's mouths, they will have you hitting the floor. It is funny and it is fun. So come join, okay? All right, you guys, I believe that's it. I don't think anyone has any more questions for me. Yes, perfect. That is it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting each other. You guys, make sure you go see Granny D in about 45 minutes. Go, you guys go raid her. Bomber. Go bomb Granny D. I mean, raid Granny D. And after that, we can go raid Donia, okay? All right, you guys, have a good weekend. Stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel, because, you know, things are weird out in them streets now, and we need to be paying attention so we can stay safe. Everyone stay safe. Have fun this weekend. I know it's a holiday weekend. Have fun. Shop your butt off and have fun. All right, I'll see you guys in the YouTube streets. I'll see you guys next week. If not, I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Bye.